Hey everybody, this is Austin from Euphorchestra. I'm about to give you our thoughts on the brand new Sanyo Xacti sound recorder, the world's smallest and slimmest sound recorder ever, or something like that. So here is what I and everybody else in the band kind of thinks about it. So what we have is this guy. It is really small, which is nice. Easily fits in the pocket. We've got a little slot on the side. I think it has 2 gigabytes of built-in storage, which is pretty nice. And then it's also expandable with a micro XD slot, and it's also got a micro USB slot for charging, and also for transferring files to your computer. On the top, you see we have 2 stereo microphones, and then there's like a flat sort of capacitive touch interface and 3 different buttons on the top. On the side, you've got the power button over there, which if we want to turn on or off, we just slide down like that. Hello! So, let's see. This thing is pretty cool. It can record in high fidelity WAV files and then MP3 files of a variety of different types, which is pretty nice. These little buttons along here are just touch buttons, and then it activates all the different portions of things, which seem to work pretty well, although it is sometimes difficult because of the sensitive nature of the touching to get exactly where you need to go. It features a number of different recording modes, which is pretty cool. You can manually adjust the mic sensitivity. It's got some neat features like peak limiters, low cut filters, and all this other stuff, which are really handy when you're in a like a live music situation, which is where we've used it the most. One cool thing that we like is the microphone mode. You can change it between a 360 degree stereo omnidirectional thing, and you can basically widen the stereo field for the microphones, which is kind of nice. Gives you some options as far as what's going on for the sound. You've got an auto level control for like situations where if you're like in a I don't know, like an auditorium or something like that, which could be handy. It's also good for like taking voice notes or something like that if you've got this handy on the road. So there's that. Yeah, the 2 gigabytes of storage are pretty handy. We have recorded several 1-hour sets in WAV format that fit within the storage, which is kind of nice, without having to buy an extra micro SD slot. But aside from that, we haven't used it too terribly much for the other things that you could use it for. It's got some built-in speakers on the back there, which are pretty anemic, but they'll serve to like at least check to see if your mics are feeding back or anything like that, which is handy. On the top, you can see you've got a headphone jack and a line-in jack. Both of those, are nice for re-listening to what you've made or put onto there, because this also functions as an MP3 player or in a WAV player. Or you can listen to what you've recorded, which is nice. We've taken board feeds directly from soundboards that were mixed down by the sound guys, and we've also used the 2 stereo microphones just by like setting it down on the soundboard, both of which have worked pretty well. Although we've found that in really bass-heavy rooms and situations, the microphones get overloaded and we get some digital distortion, even if we do use the low-cut filter or the microphone limiter. It's pretty nice. It's got some really great organizing features on the inside that you can use within the interface here that are fairly easy to use, really easy to find, and easily label or easily like organized labeling systems for the files that you've got once you make them, so that you can find they're organized all by date and by what type of recording you did. So if it's in line, then it's in the line folder, or if you did the microphones with a certain setup, then it'll be in a certain microphone folder organized by date and time and stuff like that, which is handy for finding when and where things happened. Yeah, we've also had the opportunity to use this as like a practice recording situation, so that we can easily get down our ideas in recording. And there, as long as we've been able to make sure that our mic levels are good, then that we've had pretty good success with that. So all in all, I would say we do like this thing and use it. We wish that there was an ability to matrix like a line in recording with the recording from the microphones. That would be a really cool feature that maybe on future Xactis we would be able to do. But that may be technically impossible for keeping it this size. Who knows? Yeah, so aside from that drawback and our problems with bass frequency, like overcoming the audio, we're happy to be able to have this thing, and we really appreciate Sanyo sending us this, because it will be yet another tool in our creative arsenal for making things happen. So yeah, there we go. I would say that if you're looking for a high quality yet inexpensive, very portable, small recorder with some audio drawbacks, but not too terribly many, the Sanyo Xacti would really do you well. Okay, that's my review, and that'll be that. Come to youth orchestra shows, you people. All right.